Okay, hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to JFD Brokers Traders Tea Time with me, Dairos Luchauskas. Today's the 4th of April 2018. We're just a few minutes away from the US opening bell. We're going to have a look at the markets, what happened during the European session, what's happening right now, what to expect maybe, a few levels to watch out for. So yeah, before we continue, as always, let's have a look at our risk disclaimer. So JFD Brokers offers exclusively consultancy-free services. The content of this webinar does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. So I'll just give you a few seconds to read the rest and we can continue. Also, before we jump into the charts, quick reminder of our JFD research page here. Now, if you go on JFD Brokers, and then you can find our JFD research page here, where I think you can, well, you can definitely find something useful for yourself, guys. Here we do throw out different trading shoutouts, different trading analysis, and of course our morning market report, quick market report, just like an overview. And also we do different analysis in other languages, especially German, French, and Italian. So guys, I hope you can, like I said, you can visit us and find something useful for yourself. But now let's quickly have a look at the charts. So okay, well, getting hit again. The market is getting hit again. Trade wars are not easing up. China responding now with some additional tariffs, and US are now proposing some new ones. So to be honest, this is like a game of checkers or something, that who will win this game, and keeps everybody keeps like just making a move here, but the biggest losers probably are us, the traders, and trying to trade this market. And to be honest, it's really difficult. And well, looking at FTSE here right now, we are seeing this, the FTSE is getting hit here and selling off a little bit. Now it is getting closer to this level I was talking about this morning, this 69.60 approximately there. So at the moment, of course, it looks like the day might end this way. I mean, the day might close in the red. Well, we still have a few hours to go till the closing bell for Europe, but at the moment it's not looking strong, and it seems it's just dropping on the news, on the trade war news. Similar story is happening in DAX. DAX is getting hit a bit more here. We are moving away from the psychological 12,000 level. Now it reached this area that I kept watching here in the past, this 11,830. Slightly overshot it, a little bit lower, but nevertheless still around here, just balancing around this area. And at the moment, well, I am keeping an eye on this one, and this 11,830, 800 level. If we do get a break below here, below this 11,830 or 800 even, we could potentially see some further declines, maybe even moving towards this little area here, 11,740, and then potentially lower. But at the moment, I believe that now it has found its new range here between the between the 12,000, the psychological 12,000, and the 11,800. So keep an eye on this range, guys. I mean, we had something similar here between the 12,460 and the 12,160. So at the moment, it is balancing just below this downwards moving trend line here that started on around the 24th of January, something like this. And yeah, I mean, at the moment, probably it's really difficult to trade this one, and it's better to keep an eye on this one, just to monitor the price action. One interesting commodity that I really want to have a look at is the WTI crude oil. Now we are at a good spot here. Let's get rid of this line, no longer needed. So still balancing above this upwards moving trend line that started here in the end of August 2017. We are getting close to this line, to this support line, and of course all eyes on it right now, because if we do get a break below, potentially could move lower and hit these levels here at around the round number of 60, but then if that doesn't hold, well, we do have this 58, approximately 58 level. So if we do get a break below, well, like I said, watch out for the 60 area first, and if that doesn't hold, well, it's opening the path towards the 58. But at the moment, it's too early to say. We are still balancing above this trend line, upwards moving trend line, and if we see a bounce here, if we see the bounce to the upside, keep an eye on these highs here, these previous recent highs, at around 63.60. A break above these, above this level, could push it first towards this area around the 64.20, and if that doesn't hold, well, it's probably going to be aiming back up here towards these highs here at around 66.60. So a lot of interesting areas to watch out here on the WTI. I mean, it is building up for a potential nice trade, so don't miss this one, guys. Let's have a look at a few pairs. Okay, so the pairs, again, let's put a 4-hour here. Please excuse my lines here, and we're actually gonna get rid of this at the moment. So okay, I mean, we did have some figures coming out from Europe today, the CPI figures, and we're seeing this activity as well. This really bad candle here on the 4-hour chart, and I mean, a lot of people probably got stopped out. Probably both sellers and buyers, and at the moment we can see that the price is moving towards the 123 level again, even though it managed to break through this level today, moved higher, but then retraced, and now, yeah, coming back up towards it again. So probably the key one is going to be this one, the 123 for today. Watch the close for this pair today. If we get a close above this, potentially could move higher again, maybe towards this 123.350. But to be honest, if this 123 will hold, well, we still have some potential moves here to the downside, and this potential area right here around this upwards moving trend line that started in April 2017. So at the moment, probably I'm not gonna aim for anything higher here, even though this candle is looking bullish right now, and the price action is looking bullish, and it's quite difficult, to be honest, with these constant news around the trade wars coming out, and then yeah, it's just not working nicely right now. So let's move step by step and just see what happens. Quickly, let's have a look at the GBP USD. Well, slightly annoying as well, but what can you do? This is trading. So we managed to get a nice breakthrough through this short-term upwards moving trend line, broke it. It seemed that we're going to head towards the 140, the psychological 140, but nope, it reversed and moved back again towards this 140.700 level. It seems that maybe we could see the day closing around this area, to be honest, around balancing either around this 140.700 or maybe retracing back again lower here towards this short-term upwards moving trend line. But at the moment, probably again, it's very difficult to make a call here. I could probably say that maybe a move above the 140.700 could open the path towards higher levels, but to be honest, again with these geopolitical tensions, it's quite difficult to make a call on this one right now. Let's have a look at quickly at dollar CAD. Now dollar CAD, so it broke initially. It did break this 128 level, moved lower, but now we can see that today is moving back up again and above this 128 level, and it seems it's getting back into this this little range here. So at the moment, I mean, even though it seems a bit negative on the bigger picture, looking at, let's say, on the daily chart, still there is some potential to the downside here. I mean, it could potentially move lower, but again, looking at this daily candle, is just yeah, it's just moving higher right now at the moment, but probably let's wait and see how this day will close. Probably the whole action is going to be on Friday for this pair as well. So looking at the time, I've still got some time. One actually interesting one that I really want to have a look at is the NZD JPY. Now we are seeing this nice move here. So initial sell-off in the morning, a little bit selling here, retracing, met its support here at the around the 77,100. So this area acted as a good resistance level a few days ago. So now we can see that it's bouncing off here off the 200 EMA here on the 4-hour chart, and potentially we could see maybe higher levels being met, maybe a move towards this yesterday's high here at around 77,700. So if we do see a move here towards this high here, well, watch out for a break above could open the path towards these levels right here. So the first level that I would be watching for would be this 78,160. Well, actually, to be honest, no, this is not really a really nice level, so probably this one would be a much better area here, the 78,300. So keep an eye on this one, guys. And also let's have a look at one more, the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar also was hit this morning, but we can see that now it's getting a bit of retracement back up here. So, and it seems like it's kind of getting stuck, creating this little range here between this 0.76 approximately there and the 0.7770. So this little range here, probably keep an eye on it. A break above this 0.7770 could open the path towards this higher level here at around 77,700. But if we do break this to the downside, especially this level of 0.76700 to the downside, keep an eye on this little area right here at around 0.76400, and this area acted as a good support level here at around in the end of March, around the 28th of March. So at the moment, probably keep an eye on the breakout from this little range that it is in right now. Okay, guys, I hope you have a good US session. I hope you're not going to get too frustrated with this activity and what we're seeing in the markets today and yesterday, and probably we'll continue seeing it till the end of this week. But well, that's trading, and I hope you have a good US session. And as always, guys, keep an eye on the price action and join me tomorrow in my Traders Espresso at 7 o'clock British Summer Time. Thank you very much, guys. Bye bye.